Okay, so this is my 4-week project. I took my 1992 Honda Accord and I upgraded all the speakers within it. It came to me when I was in the summer when I was driving with no AC in my car and I was trying to listen to my music with my windows down and it was nowhere near loud enough where I needed it to be. So I checked them out and they were all completely blown. So that was fun to learn. And so I just, the gist of it is I looked up what I needed for in my car, and I went and got speakers that I put in that I needed that would fit, and I put them in. So um, to start, I learned about how speakers work um, from kind of, I guess. So there's this is physics.org, and this is like how a speaker works. So you got the cone with a electromagnetic coil, which moves with a piece of like cloth or paper-like material with inside the cone that reverberates and moves air around, which makes a sound. And then there's a permanent magnet, which sends electricity to the cone to reverberate for that. So this is a helpful video and showed me how like you can test speakers if you wanted to. So that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, my plan was to replace all of them, and I got them all. Uh, it sounds really good now compared to what it was. There isn't any buzzing noises at at least 40. And mine goes up to 50, so it's 50, I don't know, I don't know, but it sounds pretty good. Um, I believe they are Skosk speakers, so physics.org, and then Dao Vang, he's a YouTuber, and his video showed me how to remove the door handles within the Honda, which there's a lot of parts they have to unscrew and then pull out in the right order, else you can break everything in it. So that was fun. And then my dad, he was a big part. He told me what I could do. He knows a lot about speakers, yes, in general, and how electricity can work and everything. Um, a lot of trial and error, seeing what would work and seeing what wouldn't. So wiring up the speakers to my car, seeing like what would work and how I would connect the wires to it and how to keep them connected. So that was a big part. I worked at home in my garage for my doors because they took about half an hour for me to figure out how to get off correctly. And then putting in the speakers was just as difficult with all the parts that you have to go through to make it fit so you don't break anything and make sure the cords don't hit the window when it comes down. Um, that's when a lot of trial and error came in because I wired them differently 2 different ways than the last time I did it. I wish I would have done that on the other one. It would have been nice. So yeah, my dad is my mentor. He was definitely the best source that I had because he knew a lot of what to do for it. So that was a big part. And I followed my project plan for the most part. I've got the new speakers at Walmart. And I looked at my sound system and I pulled out my radio just to look at it, just to because I could. So that was pretty insightful about it. And then about week 3 and week 4, I was installing it. So I probably could have planned a bit better. Put this as another week just to install my sound system. And then I made my keynote about the weekend and stuff, or about the weekend. And on that Monday, I presented it. So I'd probably, like I said, give myself that other week just to put in the speakers because of how long it can take and everything that you have to follow if you don't want anything to break. Followed my plan for the most part. A lot of it was I had to adjust with the doors. Sounds kind of weird, but that's how it was. Like small space for me at least, and you had to work within that space along with figure out how to get all the wires out of the door so that way you could just get into the speakers. So the first door took me about an hour, and then the second one took me about half an hour. So that was a good learning curve. I think other than that, that's about it.